well, how did you come up with the title? And all through the interviews and the writing of it, people would say, do you have a title? Do you have a title? And I did not. I wanted it to be organic and come from the interviews with the women. And so I would write down themes that, I feel like were very prevalent. And when I got to the end, one of the prevalent themes was a little bit too abrasive. It was no F's given. So I was like, even though there's a number of best-selling books with that word in the title, it wasn't something that I wanted to choose. And so the other was no approval needed. And so I thought, gosh, isn't that the essence of the time when you reach your 40s? You know what you like, you know what you don't like, you're confident, you finally love yourself, warts and all. And so I think one of the interesting conversations that I heard not too long after I finished the book, actually it wasn't a conversation, it was on Facebook. And I'm in a group with like 40,000 women from all over the world that are 40 and older. And one of the women was telling a story about how she wanted to get a play set for her grandchildren. She's telling her husband's like, no, the kids have too many toys, we're not gonna do this. She goes, oh, honey, I wasn't asking for your permission or approval, I was making conversation. And I'm like, yes, that is it. So, I think that the book is great for women in their 40s, but it's also great for younger women, so they know what to expect and they can be excited, because this is my favorite decade so far, and I feel like that was definitely reflected by many of the women that I talked to. Most of us do not want to go back, even though maybe our bodies aren't the same. We still love where we are. And for the women who are older, you've already experienced this liberation of knowing what you like, being confident in who you are, and knowing that it only gets better. The interesting thing is I've had a number of men who have come up to me and said, will you do a book for us? Because we don't have these kind of conversations with other men. Typically men will talk about sports, politics, and business with each other, but they're not having these kind of deep conversations. And so if I do another one, I think men will be my first choice, because I think it could be very healing for them. I've had a number of women who've read certain chapters to their husbands. Sometimes we're not easy to decode in our 40s. We've gone through so much transformation. We're not the same people that the men in our lives grew up with or married. They don't know what to do with us. And so this can be a good conversation starter, whether it's talking about sex or marriage or just transformation in general, and what it is that you want out of your life. So with that, I will